how I feel. If this list is the list that was come up by the committee, I really do feel that the list is weighted quite a bit. I have issues with quite a few, and I can go through a few of them, but you know, we had a very difficult decision to be made. No one really wanted to drop a day from students' money. We had to. That was a choice that we had to make. Let's make the choice between Monday or Friday what's best for the majority of the community and what's best for kids. I do not see if one thing on here that is about the students. I really don't see any pros for Monday for what's about the students. That's what this is about. We are going to have a budget crisis for a couple more years, for 10 more years. This is a permanent decision that we're making. I want to see it be about the kids. I also want to see there be more decision made on the younger kids. Someone else said that. I feel that many of the pros and cons on here deal with high school age. That's 4 years. That might be, you might consider that 9 through 12 for kids who can have jobs or some of the other things, or athletics. That's not for the other age kids. The other age kids are going to have to find an alternative location more often on Mondays. No one can argue that Monday is not a work day for most of the world. That is the way it works. And I was very, very happy to see that there was a survey out. The indicators beforehand that there was not going to be a survey asking the community, I think that survey needs to be used as a primary decision on it. We have got to come together, and we've got to do what most of the community can handle with this, and a very bad, situation. So, I'm trying to see on here some things that have not been brought up yet. I have an issue with the confusion of vacation schedules. In-service days were chosen without even a thought. When we decided to not do Wednesday early out, the decision was made, make it Friday. I'd like to ask why that decision was made. Why was it Friday? Was there a thought for it to be Monday? Probably not, because Friday is a natural day to have children not be in school here, once in a while. So did that cause major confusion in the community? Not so much. I mean, we all have calendars, we all keep track of these things. So, there's just a lot on here, and I'm not trying to be overcritical, but when I read this, I felt like some credibility was lost. I felt that there were some issues on here, the psychological effect. I'm sure you could find many articles that say that it makes no difference whether it's a Friday or Monday. It might be 4 days versus the 5 days. But I mean, if this is the list that's being, if this is how the decision is being made, I think it's lacking.
I've been coming to listening to all of this. The one thing that I've heard is that there really aren't any activities on Mondays. So if we're in school on Monday, all the kids are going to be there. That's not going to be an academic day lost. And I would hope that that is a priority decision. I know the finances are important, but to me, next should be academics all the way. And so for me, being in school on Monday, we wouldn't have kids leaving for games and stuff. Thanks.
I'll go here. I've got you. Thank you.
I totally second what Leslie just said. I think of all the pros and cons on this list, they should be weighted. You can't just look at the number of bullets and say there's 5 for this and 8 for that. The biggest weight is to limit out of class time and more instructional time missed on Mondays. No, a con for Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Just what she said. Yeah. It's got to be one of the most important things.
Well, I just wanted to see if we could do a quick show of hands for the days, just in this little group, just an informal survey. So, who all is leaning in favor of having Mondays off?
Actually, before we do the survey, calendar committee has actually mentioned 3 possibilities. They're talking about Monday to Friday. You have your Monday off, you have your Friday off, and then you have Friday off with a shift on Mondays where it's National Holiday.
But then it's just not for one VCC.
I realize it's confusing, but I'm working on Friday.
Do that again. Let's do that again.
Okay, go ahead. So just one more time, like, who in this room is here because they're in favor of having Mondays off? Just for an informal idea.
Way to be different.
I think, before I say, I think what I want is whatever's going to work best for the budget cuts. So if Monday's not a good day, we used to have a short day on Wednesday, so let's take Wednesday off and we're at school Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday. I mean, you can go 50
Talk about
ways.
losing momentum.
Yeah.
So a show of hands for Friday off.
You know, like so many people said, I mean, it really needs to be about,
on whether you want a 4-day week or a 5-day week, on whether you want Mondays or Fridays, and I'm appreciative of that. So thank you. I can't speak on behalf of the board. What I want to say is, we came here tonight to have conversation. Like Mr. Webb said, this isn't a BB basketball game. That's not the point. The point is to be transparent and to have conversation. So I'm appreciative to all of you for having these conversations. That pro and con list that the calendar committee created was just the beginning. All the stuff that Samantha has been typing up is getting put in to the pros and cons. So we will have that on Tuesday. We will have that before Tuesday. So it's not just what they came up with, though I do feel like some of those points are very valid, because I have seen some of the same research that is out there. But you can see research the other day, like Allison had mentioned, I think it was Allison that mentioned, research could go either way. I'm sure we can find it if we really look. But, you know, you see what you see and you write it down because that's your job. It's factual. So I'm just appreciative for all of you being here tonight and caring enough about education to say how you feel, because it's hard to do that in a community meeting. So thank you for that. But this isn't, it's not an us against them. It's what can we do to make this right for the community and for the kids. And I think you guys have spoken tonight, loud and clear. So I'm appreciative. I'll have more information on Tuesday with what I'm seeing tonight. So thanks for caring. But just remember, this is about the kids. And, you know, Denise had some really great points about academics, and I'm glad that was brought up, because one of my revelations, one of my epiphanies over spring break as a high school teacher was academic time. And I've been in a district with a 4-day week, and I am scared. I want my kids to be in school. I want them to have those contact hours, and the community has set that value. So we do need to be reminded of that, and you have reminded us of that. So thank you. You guys, we're all doing a good job, and we're doing it together. So please keep staying involved and continue this momentum so we can make this 4-day week work whichever way we go.